Welcome back from the song Nkwegomba again by Kenneth Mugabe. Would love to introduce you to someone special here. We are here with our studio. The studios of VU Radio. The show is the Youth Talk Show. We've been talking about purpose and career, and with us in the house we have someone. The short name is Toot. She's going to tell us why she's called Toot, the background about it. Common name is Paper. You may have seen her on your pages out there. You may have heard about her. Today she's with us here. Toot, say something about yourself. You're most welcome to the radio.
Thank you. Hello. My name is Nyawaraka Toot, aka Pepper. The Toot name is not my name. It's a family name, and I cannot give you the background history of that name. It has a long history. But yeah, I'm a model at Crystal Models Africa, in specific Curvy model, which is not a very common thing in the modeling industry. But yeah, I model at Crystal Models Africa.
Crystal Models Africa, that's an agency?
Yes, please, it is an agency. Manager known as Mr. Ronnie in Subuga, alongside with Miss Kevina.
So with Crystal, how does one get into Crystal Models? How did you get into modeling, let's say?
Oh, I came, like what made me join modeling, or what? How did you?
We want that whole story. Everyone is listening in. For a child out there that is inspiring, maybe they've been working from when they were young, doing the catwalks, and they're like, Mommy, I want to be a model. How do you get into that?
I really don't think modeling has been something I've always wanted to do. Okay. It's something that came alongside my, growth and everything. Because when younger, you wouldn't consider me as a model. I evolved, worked on my physique. Now I look better. So I would get compliments left and right. Oh, you should join modeling, you should do this, you have the skin color, you have the height. But the only thing that was a big issue for me was my weight. And I went to one specific agency, and they told a girl smaller than me, go and lose some weight. And then I thought of joining Crystal Models Africa. I bumped onto it on Instagram. And then I went there. I came with a few others, but out of all, I was the only one that was chosen. I think because of my color, my height, my differences, which is me being curvy. Yeah.
So you mean weight is considered?
Honestly, it's a very, very, very big thing in modeling. Right now, I don't think I'm gaining as much because of my weight. It's really an issue, because I can maybe, let's say, go for gigs, but then because of my weight, they're like, oh, this is an issue. But with Crystal Models, he actually advanced, looked into modeling. I don't think modeling should be strictly only for girls who are skinny, slender, or all that. But to me, I have the beauty, I have the height, I have the color.
I like the confidence of how she talks about her beauty. For those listening in, yeah, go on.
Yeah. But modeling is really something interesting, honestly. Entering modeling, like me being curvy, I still struggle with insecurities. Just because I'm a model doesn't mean like all the insecurities all run away.
So before we go into the insecurities, I have just a bit of questions about what you've mentioned. So even in the modern times or in the modern age right now, you're mentioning that there is still restrictions of whether it's the body image. Is that true? You
would be shocked. There are many agencies that come from abroad looking for models, and none of them, I would say a few, pick out.
Have you experienced this personally?
Not really. I haven't experienced it yet because I'm still battling with my insecurities. I don't think I want to go out there, yet I still battle with this thing. It's just going to hold me back.
I feel like Toot is an inspiration to people out there who would love to step into a field, but they're scared because they feel like they have a lot of things still holding them back. Instead of dipping their toes there and work out the rest as you move.
Yeah, but with modeling, you don't have to join in when you're perfect.
So I mean, after joining, you learn a lot from there.
I really learned a lot, especially with my agency. They didn't just see potential in me. They made me see it in myself. Like I had to look at myself and see it. With Mr. Ronnie Subuga, he inserted all that in me. I think I can walk out on the road and I'm just holding my head up because of Mr. Ronnie.
Mr. Ronnie must be out there feeling proud.
Oh, he should be.
But I think the agency is very nice because the first agency, like she tried applying game, they rejected her. But then when she joined this Crystal agency, they saw the potential in her, built it, and made her what she is right now.
Ruth, I feel like this kind of reflects into what you had mentioned in the previous hour, where you mentioned one should make research about the director, about the producer, because while someone else was putting down her esteem, this one not only rose it but built it all around.
Yeah.
This is interesting for all those listening in. Follow the conversation on 0776 626 398. We're going to take a short musical break and we shall be back with Tut telling us about the obstacles, the insecurities she has faced in the modeling industry. We shall be. It's 11 a.m. and it's the V Radio Feel the Heat. The show is the Youth Talk Show. We are here with a special guest who has been giving us details about the modeling industry, how one can start, how one can get in, the requirements. The hosts today with you, it's Miracle Capital and
Curvy, of course.
We shall be taking you through again Tut. We left with Tut giving us details on, again, this is personal and we are pleasured that she's going to tell us about the insecurities she's gone through, the insecurities she's still facing, and we give her thumbs up for the confidence of stepping into our industry, working and knowing that she can still.
Yeah, and of course, how she was able to overcome them.
Yeah, Tut, you were still mentioning about the insecurities you're facing in the modeling industry. This is something you'd love to reveal?
I don't mind speaking about it. I think it helps when you advocate about your insecurities. There's a way it empowers you, you know.
This is more of what, once you mention it out, then it doesn't hit you anymore.
Yeah.
Huh? Let's go with it. Take us through.
I think one,
Yeah.
my color. Honestly, you'll be surprised, but my color is actually an insecurity. The only because you can only be accepted in this career of modeling because of your dark skin. But even in modeling itself, you do face colorism. Here, even in Africa, I do face colorism within friends, colleagues, here and there. Colorism is actually a very huge thing in the modeling industry. Second, my weight. My weight is still an issue to this day. Even though I joined modeling as a Curvy model, I still struggle with my weight. Like some days, let me say, when I wear something open, I'm like being looked at. But that's the main thing about being a model, looked at, you know, giving an impression.
Yeah.
But my weight still is a big issue to me. I think that's all I struggle with. I don't have much insecurities.
So if someone out there someone out there gave the comment of you mentioning your color, but then your color is like the top models selling are about your color, would they be insecure?
Will I be insecure? No, it's how they bring it. Sometimes it does hurt. Sometimes it doesn't come. Like, let me say, if it's a random person, I wouldn't care. But if it's somebody, say, from a modeling agency, the behind the scenes, like photographers, the designers, you're still gonna face colorism within those people. That's when it hurts me because it's from the industry that I adore, that I want to be in long time, you know. So like when it comes from such people, it just stays away, it affects me. But when it's random people, honestly, I don't care.
Should someone say that if you're coming into this industry, you should be ready for criticism?
Yeah, there is a lot behind modeling.
Drop the emotions, or the emotions make you?
The emotions make me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Tut, my question is, how do you overcome this? Or is it something you're still doing?
I try to look at my insecurities as my power, you know. They make me who I am. So like the reason why I'm modeling is because of my curves. Why am I insecure about it, you know? So I look at it as something powerful. Yeah. Because I'm different, and there are lots of girls that do struggle with their weight, especially like, let me say, those who want to model but they're still scared, you know. Would they accept me? Would they say this? Would they do this? But because I'm already in the industry, I feel like I inspire some girls. Because one time my agency came and told me about how some girl came across my pictures and she was so excited. She thought no one will accept her for the way she is. And Crystal Models took her in, you know. That's one thing about Crystal Models that's really special.
Someone would wonder whether you actually came from watching Crystal Models. Here with V Radio Feel the Heat, we are honest. This is no endorsement. Tut came as her own, but you see, this is what happens when you give someone so much love, so much encouragement to build their esteem. They'll give you the free ads, they'll give you the free push, the free promos because of your authenticity. So for the youth out there listening, do the best of yourself, be the best of yourself, and someone out there will like you.
And never get scared of stepping out.
Yes, yes, and yes. Thank you for tuning in. For those that have been listening, it's been VU Radio Feel the Heat. The show has been the Youth Talk Show. As we are closing out and signing out, we'd love Toot to leave us with her social media handles. How can people find you? Would you love to drop them your phone number? Would you love to drop them that IG, X, and
business number.
I think I'll leave my Instagram page, Instagram handle, so that you can go and see the pictures, you know. I go by names of Nyawaraka.
Spell that?
Well, NYAWAR.
Okay.
AGAK _. Or you can find me as Pepper.
They can find you as Pepper?
Yes, please.
Oh, nice. Will you be dropping the number?
Nyawaraka.
Yeah.
In Arabic, Waraka means pepper.
Pepper like writing pepper or?
I would prefer you say cash, like money. Yeah, money. But any kind of pepper, yeah. But most of cash. But then like I came to the world the times when my dad was like, you know, graduating and all that type of stuff. So they were like, why not name this one, you know, Nyawaraka? And the Nya is girl.
The Nya is girl?
Yeah. The Nya, Waraka.
Nyawaraka.
Yeah.